Hello everyone, it's Julie from sproutsandstems.com here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my New Year's planty resolutions. So before I get into that, please take 2 seconds to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any new planty content from me. Be sure to check out the description for links to plant supplies, anything I talk about in my videos, links to my Patreon/YouTube membership for exclusive content and more perks. And also from now until the holidays, I'll be including a link to my planty gift guide on my website, sproutsandstems.com. And now I'll get into the video. I'm going to be talking about 3 planty resolutions. I've never been a big New Year's resolutions person because I feel like it just is a lot of pressure and I would rather just try just all year round to be better at whatever I want to be better at. But I do like the idea of plant resolutions because I think, for the most part, I think it'll be like doable for me to keep up with. And I do want to definitely be better in some areas when it comes to plant care. Be sure to share your resolutions in the comments. It can be planty resolutions or it could just be any New Year's resolutions. Maybe we can encourage each other to try and keep up with them. My first resolution and my biggest one is to just be more diligent about plant care, watering specifically. This year I was in kind of a slump, like a little bit of a rut in terms of plant care. I found plant care turning into a chore more often than not. I found myself not wanting to water my plants because it felt like too much. My resolution for this year is I want to be better with actually watering and caring for my plants on a more regular basis. But I also want to do my best to make it a more enjoyable task for myself so that I actually want to do it. Maybe I'll take like a Saturday morning, have some coffee, play some music, and just check on all my plants and water and whatever other maintenance there needs to be. But it won't be like a hard and fast Saturday morning rule, for example. Just being intentional about taking weekly time at some point and getting back to enjoying my plants and being a better plant mom. I guess in a nutshell, my first resolution is being more diligent and intentional when it comes to watering my plants. My second resolution is that I want to be better with fertilizing my plants. Right now, I would say I probably fertilize like half of my plants. I don't know why. It's not really like, oh, this, like, I don't want to fertilize this plant. It kind of is just like a sporadic thing in my brain where I'm like, oh yeah, this one could use a little fertilizer right now. Again, I'm not very intentional about it, but this year I really want to be good with fertilizing and really get my plants to grow to their full potential. My last New Year's resolution is to get more organized with my plant stuff, supplies, potting mix, various potting mediums, perlite, charcoal, sphagnum, potting mix. I have them all just in like a giant tub over there. I have a ton of like old random moss poles. I have random pots that I just kind of threw in my closet unorganized. I have like fertilizer and insecticide supplies under my sink. And like, I feel like that's part of the reason why plant care has felt like such a chore lately, is because I'm not very organized and I really want to try to set up a system where I have everything like easily within reach and where it doesn't feel like such a chore to like get everything out if I have to repot or like get this from there and that from there. I know it doesn't really seem like a big deal, but like it is something that is affecting my ability to plant, parent as well as I should be. I wanted to include a third one on the list that isn't like an ongoing thing I have to keep up with, but just a one-time, like, get organized, set up a good system. So I think that's definitely going to be doable. And yeah, those are my 3 resolutions. So be more diligent and intentional in watering my plants, and intentional meaning like really enjoy that process, not think of it as a chore. Fertilizing, I just want to fertilize more regularly and I want to fertilize more of my plants, and then just organize, get my stuff cleaned up, get a better system going for all my supplies and whatnot, so that can facilitate hopefully those first two goals. I didn't want to include anything like don't buy too many more plants, because I don't really, like, in the grand scheme of things, I don't have that many plants because I do get overwhelmed easily. So I don't really have that much of a problem with buying new plants. I think these resolutions are pretty simple, but hopefully the watering one, the first one, is going to be the hardest, but hopefully I can mostly stick with these things. So, all right, I'm rambling. Please share your resolutions in the comments, planty resolutions or whatever kind of resolutions. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.